Hi, it's Randy. I'm going to take you back behind my garage to show you this little area that I made last year so that I could lay out in the sun here. And it's very private. I'm also going to talk a little bit about what I've been doing lately. So I've been real busy because I got a new job, and I wanted to mention ageism definitely does exist. It has taken me 3.5 years to get a job, and it's with the same organization. So all I have been trying to do for 3.5 years is to transfer to a different department within my same company that I've been working at for 24 years. And I am a very good employee, always on time, early with my work, very experienced. So the only thing I could figure out is they didn't like me because I'm too old. And so I finally did get, out of applying for about 27 jobs in 3.5 years, I got about 5 interviews. And this last interview in May, I was offered the position. So it's just lateral. In fact, I had to take a slight pay cut, which I will get back at the beginning of the fiscal year in October. So the reason I had been trying to get out of my department was because of stress and because of the bosses. Not necessarily my immediate bosses, although that is what it became, was the terrorization of the immediate bosses, because crap rolls downhill, and the higher bosses, there's such a hierarchy and a bureaucracy where I work. So there's this huge hierarchy, and I used to be only have 2 or 3 people above me before the top person, and then they decided to add several people in between, all sorts of layers of positions that are basically, if you ask me, not needed. And it pushed me down a couple rungs. They gave me less authority, not just me, but my coworkers. So when I was younger in the same position, I had more authority. They took away my authority, added a bunch more work, did give me some slight raises, all of us, but it wasn't worth it. The whole entire job changed. In the past 10 years, it changed so much, and I stuck with it because for some reason I thought it's going to get better, it's going to change back, and it absolutely never got better. It only just kept getting worse. So I could not take it anymore. Been trying to leave, and so happy to announce that I got a new position. Now, it's basically doing the same thing. It's just in a different department, and boy, what a difference. The people are older in the department that I transferred to, and they've been with the organization for many, many years, as I have. There are fewer, newer, younger people. So that makes a difference because they're not a bunch of kiss asses, right? The people who have been there for a long time, they know what's up, and they don't just follow orders. If it's wrong, they just don't do it. They're not afraid, and we are in a union, so we're not going to get fired for doing the right thing and not following, specific orders. And sometimes they don't even know what you followed and what you didn't follow, because there's so many details, there's so many things to do, that there's absolutely no way managers could keep up with exactly what we have to do on a daily basis, which is a good thing. But I was really getting micromanaged in the other department that I had been at for 17 years, and I'm free. My last 3 weeks in the other position, I was able to skate by because I was leaving, so just finished up my work and relaxed. Now I've been at the new position for a month, and I am relaxing there too, because I'm just basically in training. They're actually giving me the time to learn the computer and learn the job, even though I know the basics, general idea of the job. I'm just learning the specifics and different people involved, different locations. It's the same basic idea of what I had been doing already for 17 years. So I feel like I'm going to just have so much less stress in my life, and that's what I want. For the next 4 or 5 years before I retire, I am not trying to change the world or prove anything to anyone anymore. Prove that I'm a good employee, prove that I'm the best at this or that. It doesn't matter anymore. I already proved that to myself and to other people, and it wasn't appreciated. So now I've got nothing to prove. I want a job that I can just call it's just a job. I can leave it at home at night after 4, 5 o'clock, not think about it, turn my phone off, not work on the weekend. Nothing's urgent, and it's not that deep, right? The other job, basically doing very similar thing, but different people running the show. Oh, it was such an emergency. Everything was so urgent. Everything was so important, because it was all to protect their image, make sure that they look good. And I wasn't having it anymore, and I'm just so happy that I have been released from that and can ride out the rest of my working days, still making a decent salary, doing something that I know how to do, but not stressing over it, because I don't want to work harder at the end of my career. And I earned this. I deserve to just, work my 40 hours and finish out. I don't need to prove anything, as I said. So, anyways, I'm going to walk back down my little path that I made. Walk back to the house, and I thank you for listening. Please share and comment if anyone has experienced ageism, and if you agree that it's not even the kind of work you do. It's all about your manager and about your boss. And no matter how many YouTube videos there are about micromanagement and how horrible it is for both the manager and the employees, some organizations just do not learn, and they just insist on micromanaging people for no reason, who are actually doing their job, and they drive everybody crazy. So thanks for listening, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.